Hey, I'm Pete with Mosko Moto. This is our first ever live video, so if we fuck anything up, don't hold it against us. I'm going to talk about the Reckless 10, and then Ashley's going to talk about our new mini tank bag that's called the Pico. So this is the Reckless 10. This is my first weekend riding with it. We did 2 days, rode 3 different trail networks here, and this bag was really new looking when I started, so it's pretty filthy now. But this thing's awesome. You know, the idea with this bag was to try to get away from the camelback. I hate wearing a camelback. You know, it's just so much more agile moving your upper body without a camelback, especially a camelback over body armor when you're dirt biking is really restrictive. So this bag is designed to get all of your tools, your tubes, emergency supplies, extra jackets, snacks, and most importantly your water off your back and to put it down on the bike so you're free to move around while you're riding. So it's set up just like our Reckless 80 and our Reckless 40. There's a harness, and then we have bags that slide in and out of the side pockets. It comes with a heat shield. You can see the heat shield here is keeping the bag from resting on my exhaust. Otherwise the exhaust will burn right through the bag. On one side here, I've got a large molly bag in the harness. This large molly bag fits a hydration bag. So I've just got one that I pulled out of my mountain biking pack in there. Works great. It's really nice to have water on the back of the bike, not on your back. I did have an issue. We have to figure out the routing for the drinking hose. So right now we don't have any kind of great route for this thing where you can get access to it. And so I had some issues with it popping out of the clip and resting on this little magnet on there. I wanted to rest on the muffler, and I lost the little end of the drinking nozzle as well.
It got so filthy while we were riding.
Yeah. So we have to figure out something to do with the routing, but that's a pretty easy fix. Then here in the back, we've got this really cool little mini beaver tail. So I had a jacket in there, and you can see we've got actually 2 different sets of straps. So here's the jacket. Just in case I need an extra layer when I'm riding, I just kind of wrap this thing up like that, put it underneath the beaver tail, and then there's 2 different straps here. One that goes parallel to the bike and one that goes perpendicular to the bike. So this one goes over this way. We really need everything to be super secure because people using this bag are going to be riding really, rough single track, and the back of the bike bounces around a lot, so there just can't be any risk of items escaping from the back. So that's how the beaver tail just kind of closes over it, and you could stick another little dry bag in there if you wanted. Fits a rain jacket or an insulating jacket, and this entire beaver tail assembly is designed to disconnect with these little quick release clips. And you can actually change the orientation of it. So right now it's oriented so whatever's inside is oriented this way on the bike. But you can take these off and flip them around like that so they close like this. And you can run your a rear bag or jacket or whatever running that way. We use the same connection system here for our main connection straps that we use on the Reckless 80 and 40. So there's this little aluminum bar in there. So it's kind of like a molly system. This blue thing is an aluminum bar, so if you have a bad crash and you rip one of these buckles out or break it or whatever, they're not sewn onto the harness, they actually slide out. It's a quick release system, so you can just replace the strap, you don't have to replace the entire thing. All of our straps, the leg straps, the rear straps, everything's connected that way on the Reckless 10. So
Hey Dana.
that's pretty cool. Let's see, over on the other side.
9 people are watching.
Really? Hey,
Yeah,
what's up,
it's
man?
cool.
That's neat. Yeah, how interesting.
Dana and Jesse and Rebecca.
Hey, what's up, guys?
And Scott.
Hey, that's cool. And then on the other side, so actually the Reckless 10, I'm going to go to the other side of the bike. The Reckless 10 actually comes with 2 of these little dry bags. So these are just like the dry bags on the Reckless 80 and 40, but smaller. So on the side that I had the hydration bag in, I actually just had a large molly bag in there. But this is what the little dry bag looks like. And I use this for snacks and my tool roll. So there I've got a Mosko fatty tool roll. And this has got my kind of reduced dirt biking kit in it, a little bit of toilet paper, and some snacks. So all those, so it comes with 2 of these, and you don't actually need it. Like yesterday when I was riding, I just had my tool bag in there. But the problem is, like, if you get into really snotty stuff like we did today with a lot of mud and whatever, it's nice to have this inside the dry bag. And also you can put snacks in there and things like that. And then on the front of the leg here, we've got this cool new kind of molly system here. This is Hyperbola. I think in the final version, this is going to be stitched down. But even though it's kind of looks a little different than the molly. Oh, Brady. Brady's chasing someone on a one wheel.
Live videos.
Brady, come here. I'll be back in a sec, Ash. Sorry, man.
Hey guys, so I'm just gonna finish showing you the Hyperbola panels that we put on here. So Pete was talking about these right here. They're just sort of mini Molly panels. Here on this side, Pete has his inReach connected. And here he comes with the dog.
I'll shut the door.
Yeah, so this worked really well. The inReach stayed put, and we were on some pretty gnarly single track today, so it was a really nice test of the Hyperbola and how durable it is and whether or not things are going to stay in place on there. So,
and then this little strap right here, this is just something I was experimenting with today to try to limit the amount of motion in the legs. I was thinking about maybe another strap that connects one leg to the other over the seat, possibly, and I don't know, just kind of brainstorming. It's probably a little late to add something like this in the actual production version, but we might be able to come up with like a quick kit for people that want to add something like this, where you just kind of take the webbing, melt a hole in the harness, and have the webbing bolt down to the harness like that. So I don't know, we'll tool around with that a little bit, even if we can't get it into production. I don't even know if we want it, honestly, but I don't know, it's just something I was playing around with today. Aside from that, man, I don't know, it's just really cool. Like, I don't think I'll ever wear a backpack riding dirt bikes again. Like, there's not that much weight here, and this is all the exact same stuff. I mean, this is exactly what's in my Camelback when I go riding. It's a tool roll, hydration, water, a spare jacket, my inReach, and it's just great to not have that stuff on my back. I love it. I don't think I'll go back, you know, so it's pretty cool. That's it, the Reckless 10.
yeah, we were a little nervous. We thought that we took the sample that we're supposed to take photographs of.
We might have. We actually
yeah,
don't
we
know.
actually might have.
Yeah.
We don't know, and we did get it quite dirty
I
today.
grabbed this out of the shop today, and this is our only prototype, or yesterday, and this is our
And as
only
you can
prototype,
see,
and now
Pete-
it's just like filthy.
Yeah, we got totally stuck in the mud, so
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
covered.
So hopefully we have another one on the way. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
You want to talk about the Pico?
Yeah, perfect.
Okay.
Okay, cool. So I did not take a Reckless 10. Well, I did yesterday, but it was the prototype previous to the one that Pete's riding with, so it was really janky, and I decided to take it off the bike today because it did not have a rear connection strap. So I made it work yesterday. I took it off and decided just to go with the Pico today. So I did not take water or anything. I've been spoiled by this no Camelback thing, so I totally didn't want to ride with one.
Just drank mine.
Yeah, I just drank Pete's water. But this little thing is so awesome. I kind of threw it on there last minute this morning. It has a really easy front connection. It's just one strap that goes around the yoke of the bike, and then it connects here with these two ghost eye buckles. Really, really simple, especially for refueling the bike. Just unclip those two and fold it forward. And then the lower connection straps are much like the Nomad. I've kind of got this tied up here because it's extremely long on this side, and since this is our only prototype, I didn't want to cut the strap. But
They're designed to be trimmed.
Yeah, they're designed to be trimmed, so you won't have to loop it like this. This looks really silly. But it stayed in place great. I only had to cinch it down once, just a little bit of adjustment after riding a bit. But other than that, I really did not have to do that at all. I put a phone case in here because we're using my phone to do the video. So I put my phone case in there to show you. This is an iPhone 7. I will have a Plus tomorrow. And so I'll try out the Plus because I know that the Galaxy, some of the other phones are a bit larger than the iPhone, more closely aligned with the iPhone Plus. So tomorrow I can update you guys and let you know how that fits. But so far the phone fit was great. Inside here, there is a little hole here for your headphones. I personally don't dirt bike with headphones in, but I kind of rigged it up here so that you can see how that works. Inside, I've just got a few things. I have a spark plug because, well, always need one when you're on a dirt bike, and zip ties because zip ties. Always have zip ties when you're riding, and a couple snacks. But like I said, I really didn't take much today. I've got my wallet in here, some chapstick. But it's really awesome. I mean, this thing did not get in the way at all. I didn't even notice that it was there.
I had the
honestly.
same experience. Like, it seems really weird to wear have a tank bag on a dirt
Yeah.
bike, and I took it out the other day, and I was really amazed. I didn't even notice it. It's just so thin, and it's
Yep.
got this like kind of teardrop shape to it. So it's surprisingly, it doesn't really get in your way when you're riding.
Yeah, and I mean, we weren't just cruising down like Forest Service roads. We were like up on the pegs
Yeah, it was
riding
gnarly.
hard today. It
Yeah.
was it was awesome. We've had a great weekend of riding. So nice break in for the dirt bikes. I think that's it for the gear testing today. We're gonna go barbecue with some friends, and I have an article to write tonight for Upshift magazine. If you haven't seen Upshift online, check it out. I'm writing the Industry Insider article for this issue again, so that'll be issue 21 coming out on May 1st. And yeah, I think that's it.
Right on, over and out.
Yeah, thanks guys. Bye.
Bye.